Have you ever just stared at a new app on your phone and felt this little knot of panic? You know, that feeling that technology is just sprinting ahead and you're struggling to keep up? Well, if that sounds at all familiar, I want you to know something really important. You are definitely not alone. Let's talk about that feeling together.
Wow, that really hits home, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that sense that you're on the outside looking in, while it seems like everyone else just gets it. But here's the thing, and it's a big one. That feeling, it is not unique to you. It's a quiet thought shared by millions and millions of people. Okay, so this is the most important place for us to start. If any of what I've said is resonating with you, please hear me on this. You are absolutely not alone. This isn't some personal failing or something you're doing wrong. It's a shared collective experience. Let's just take a second to acknowledge some of these feelings, right? There's that sense of being completely overwhelmed by all the pop-ups and notifications. That little bit of nervousness that you might just press the wrong button and break something. The genuine confusion when instructions feel like they're written in a totally different language. And, maybe the toughest one of all, that quiet feeling of just being left behind as the world rushes forward. I really want to emphasize this because it is so important. All of those feelings, they are completely 100% normal. They're a natural, totally human reaction to the world we find ourselves in today. So, acknowledging the feeling is step one. But the next part is maybe even more powerful, understanding where it comes from. And this brings us to a crucial point. None of this is your fault. The problem isn't with you, it's with the technology itself. This comparison makes it all so clear. I mean, think about it. A toaster had one job, to make toast. Simple. But today, your smartphone is your phone, your camera, your map, your bank, your library, all at once. Of course, it's going to feel more complex. How could it not? And here's the real issue. Technology evolved way faster than our ability to adapt to it. A lot of the time, its design prioritized packing in more features over just making things clear and simple. The instructions can be confusing, the layout isn't always intuitive. Simply put, the problem is the design, not you, the user. Just let that sink in for a moment. Really. If you take away only one single thing from our time together today, please let it be this. The confusion, the nervousness, that feeling of being overwhelmed, it is not your fault. So, if it's not our fault, what can we do about it? How do we move from that place of fear to a place of comfort? Well, the good news is you don't need to become some kind of tech genius. All it takes is a new, much gentler approach. It all starts with a simple shift in mindset. First, just give yourself permission to be a beginner. It is perfectly okay not to know. Second, forget about mastering everything. Just focus on one small, manageable task. And third, and this is my favorite part, when you figure it out, celebrate it. Acknowledge that tiny victory. This whole approach just removes the pressure and lets your confidence build naturally, step by step. So where do you begin? Look, this isn't about trying to conquer technology overnight. The goal is so much simpler than that. It's about taking one gentle first step whenever you feel ready. There's no pressure and absolutely no rush. And this is the real secret right here. Confidence with technology isn't about knowing everything. It's about being comfortable with not knowing. It's about giving yourself the freedom to just be gently curious. So, I'll just leave you with this question. Forget about all the things you think you should know. Instead, what's one small thing you are genuinely curious about? Your journey starts right there. Thank you so much for joining me